Welcome to the Velvet Room. My name is Randolph Randolph. Yes, please, I will allow you to laugh. I am told that you humans find redundancy to be quite humorous. So, go ahead. Now that you've gotten that out of your system, as I was saying, my name is Randolph, and this is the Velvet Room. I am a resident here, and unfortunately, my master and the owner of the Velvet Room, Igor, is on hiatus this day. He is, I believe you humans call it vacation, or holiday if you are, depending on which part of the world known as Earth you are from. Yeah, so I will be acting in his stead, and he has instructed me to make sure that I can guide you through this rather confusing time in your life. So I hope that I can be of assistance for you. Now, you must be in a world of confusion. Yes, it is not every day that you learn to wield the power of the persona. Yes, you must have a lot of questions, and I will do my best to answer all of these questions. So, first, let us start with this. I want to confirm, do you have the power to wield the persona? You do. Excellent. That is the first and foremost thing we must establish. Question number 2 before we proceed. The reason you are here is because you can wield more than one persona. Is that correct? It is. Excellent. You see, the world, the Earth as you humans call it, where you live, there are a wide range of persona users. Most of these users do not realize that they are not the only ones who possess the power of the persona. There's users in the USA, America, who have the power of their persona. There are users in Japan who possess the power of the persona. England, even China. But none of these persona users are aware of one another's existences. And most of the time, they only possess the power to wield one singular persona. However, you see, the interesting thing is you, my friend trickster, are special. You wield the power to possess multiple personas. You and a select few scattered across the globe. And it is only those of you who can possess multiple personas that are able to access the Velvet Room. Yes. Now, you might be asking yourself, what is the Velvet Room? And in truth, it is hard to describe in terms that a simple human would understand. But if I can describe it in one way, I would say it is a place between time and space, mind and matter, reality and fiction. That is the Velvet Room. You, who have obtained the power of the persona, are now put in a position where you must take hold of your ego, your metaphysical ego, and break the threads of fate. In the next couple of months, you will face struggles and battles that will put your fate, ego to the test. You must break these threads of destiny. and overcome and persevere. And that is the purpose of the Velvet Room. We are here to help guide those of you who possess multiple personas. My master, Igor, sees potential in humanity. He believes that with the right guidance, your species can be something great. But it is only with a guiding hand that he feels you will be able to get there. And he believes those of you who possess multiple personas are the perfect vehicle and instrument to get there. This is his conclusion. This is his will. And as such, I, by proxy, will help him get there. Because I believe in that as well. I think you humans are full of potential. However, your world is filled with greed, corruption, poverty. People that will take advantage of their fellow man in order to get a leg up. And these are the kinds of people that will stand in your way. No doubt you've heard of the Phantom Thieves, a group of individuals in Japan who all wielded the power of the persona to change the hearts of various corrupt individuals in Japan. As such, you will be tasked with doing the same. You must go through systemically and change the hearts of these individuals so that you can help humanity reach its fullest potential. It is my hope that you can do this with the right guidance and motivation. That being said, I must explain to you what this entails. If you look at your attire currently, you'll notice that you are wearing the attire of an inmate, a prisoner. This is not necessarily a physical representation of your status, but rather a metaphysical representation. Your ego, your psyche, is trapped within the threads of fate, and you must use the power of persona to overcome this destiny, this manifestation of mankind's deepest and darkest flaws. And that is what the purpose of the Velvet Room really is, and why we are here. So, throughout your tenure here in the Velvet Room, you will be guided. I will teach you things about how to use your persona, how to upgrade its abilities, how to fuse new personas, something that is unique to only the select individuals who are special enough to wield multiple personas, and even how to wield personas that have the power of a god. I and my master Igor, when he returns, will help you get to this point. But one important factor that I want you to remember is that you are not actually here. Your physical body is still in the realm of the living, in your room, sleeping. You will visit the Velvet Room every night you go to sleep, should you choose. You can visit us via an alternate realm, alternate plane of existence. That is to say that while your psyche, your ego, your metaphysical manifestation is that of an inmate, it is merely a representation. It's merely a representation of your job that is still yet to be accomplished. Once you grasp the threads of fate and shackle the chains of corruption that plagues humanity, you will be free from your inmate status. But I digress. Given that you are going to be a resident here of the Velvet Room, I must let you know that Igor is particular about how we dress, as you see. And even more so, he wants all residents to have a particular comely appearance. And so, while it might seem weird and unorthodox, I will be helping you maintain that appearance. And we will start with a simple but effective, I believe you humans call it a haircut. I will be giving you this haircut in order to present a acceptable appearance once Igor returns to the Velvet Room. But, of course, prior to all of this, I must ask you, you can still choose to back out of all of this and return to a normal human existence. Your memory shall be wiped. You will forget all of this and even lose the power of wielding a persona. But that is entirely up to you, so I must ask you. I, Randolph Randolph, must ask you. On behalf of Igor, do you accept this contract to be a wielder of the persona and by proxy, a savior of your kind? Do you accept this contract? Or do you wish to return back to the realm of the living as a normal, everyday human? What do you say? A wise choice. Then it is done. You have accepted the contract to be a persona user, and I officially welcome you as a resident to the Velvet Room. Now, if you have no further questions, I will begin the haircut process. You may feel free to ask questions as I give you a haircut as well. Let us begin. Okay, first, I will be wetting your hair so that I can cut your hair more easily. I have watched numerous human tutorials on, I believe you called it YouTube, on how to give a haircut. And so, I think that I am a expert at this point. I mean, I have only cut a few persona users' hair, but it's a rather simple process. I do not think you have anything to worry about. So please, sit back, relax, and enjoy the haircut. I will do my best to not call you inmate, but if I do, please excuse my manners. It is a force of habit. You see, Igor has told me that it is within your best interest for us to really get you into the role of an inmate, to motivate you on your quest to break the shackles of fate, of corruption, of greed. So I hope you will excuse my manners. I think that is sufficiently moist. Let us begin the haircut process now. Please hold still. I do not wish to make a mistake. Yes, there are a variety of personas that you may acquire during the course of your adventures. In fact, I would even wager to say that there are over 200 different personas that you can wield. Possibly even more. There are personas that even I and my master Igor have not discovered. So, that will be part of your journey to discover these personas. And I believe you will discover things that even I and Igor will be surprised by. While it might not seem possible, the world has been saved multiple times by individuals such as yourself in the past. One such example is the Phantom Thieves in Japan, as I mentioned. They saved the world. Of course, no one knows, except them, myself, and Igor. But it is for this reason, because of individuals like that, that we continue to guide humanity to the right path. We think that it will bring out their full potential, despite all of these negative aspects of your species. Greed, corruption, racism. The list is as long as I am old. I know I may not look it, but I am actually over 1,000 years old. And so, I, along with Igor, have had the pleasure and misfortune to see the best and worst kinds of humanity as the years have gone by. There are others like you that are within your proximity. You will have to meet them in order to realize your fullest potential. They are special, like you, although they cannot wield multiple personas, but they do have the power to wield personas, although they do not know this just yet, and that is where you will come in to help them. Through their connection with you, will they learn how to wield their persona. And then, together, you will save humanity and put it on the right track. Yes, there are a lot of different personas as well that you can fuse along the way. Some of my personal favorites are Izanagi, Jack Frost, Maria. Pyro Jack. But I should mention that some of these personas you will have to, I believe you call it level up, in order to wield them. You will need to become more experienced in your craft. The stronger personas are not yet within your reach, but in due time you will be able to wield them should you choose to continue to hone your craft. Now, we are almost finished. I just need to use my machine to even out the edges, and you will be fit for meeting Igor. This will only take a second. Please hold still. less of a haircut is no longer, and you, my friend, are fit to meet the illustrious, the all-knowing Igor when he returns from his vacation/holiday. Sorry, I do not know which part of the world you are from, so I will use all variations of your human vernacular. It does seem to be that you speak English, however, and so I am relieved, as we do have the ability to speak all human languages, but it is a bit of a process for us to wield all of these languages at once, and so I swap them out accordingly, depending on who I am speaking to. But since I am told that English is the most common language, I have removed Japanese and inserted English so that I may better communicate. It seems to be the easiest route to take. But I digress. As I have said, welcome, my friend, to the Velvet Room, and I do hope that you will make full use of our services and hospitality. We will do our best to guide you, and by proxy, the rest of humanity, to its fullest potential. And I do believe that together, our arrangement will be mutually beneficial, and we will together accomplish great, great things. Thank you for visiting the Velvet Room, and you should be waking up now at any moment. So, until next time, my friend, I will see you here in the Velvet Room. Good night, and enjoy your haircut.